gift certificate. Oh, excuse me. Are we live? It says live video, but I don't see anything.
Oh, shit.
I don't like that.
Get that card down. I bet people can hear us.
All right. Well, I hope people can hear us. Yes, we're actually here. Don't worry. We're trying to figure out this. Trying to do this. Hey, everybody.
So sorry.
Do that again. That was a little crazy. I don't know if we're going to do that again. That was kind of cool, I think, but we'll see. Anyway, good afternoon, adventurers, and welcome to John's Dungeon Corner. We've had a couple technical difficulties, new stuff we're trying out, as you can see. And, but here we are. It's Friday. One last thing. How do we see the comments? Because there's comments up there we can't see. I got you. Let's see.
Yeah, hit the comments.
Okay. Hey, Daryl, how are you? Thank you, Daryl.
To see me screw that up after
you
took all the time to make that.
Yeah, we're still. Hey, we got all these cool things going on. Thanks to Daryl. Thank you, Daryl, for all that cool stuff that you're setting up. He's gadgeteering, and now as a gadgeteer, yes, we got to ungadgeteer and figure out how to use all the cool gadgets, right? So anyway, so here we be. It's Friday. We're at the Collective in Altamont Springs, Florida. And wow. We got Thanksgiving coming around the corner. We got Christmas coming around the corner. And it's going to be the time of times, right? 2023 is going to be leaving us. Woo! All kinds of new stuff. And guess what? I don't know if a lot of you are aware of this, but next year, 2024, is Dungeons and Dragons 50th anniversary. That's right.
That's really cool. I didn't know
50th anniversary.
Years of Dungeons and Dragons.
50 years of Dungeons and Dragons.
Amazing.
And what made me really cool is I actually started playing D&D then 50 years ago.
Oh my goodness.
That's what that actually means to me.
Yeah.
I actually started playing 50 years ago, if you can believe that. That's crazy. Never stopped either. Never stopped, just kept keeping on. No matter where I moved, I ran around with my D&D books. 50 years. So from what I've gathered, because I've been looking at this, that's one of the questions that was asked to me. D&D 1, what is it about? Is it a new system? Is it that? From what I've understood, from everything that I've read, it's going to be like something that's an add-on to the 5th edition. It's not going to be edition 6.0. No. It's basically an addition, some things that you can supplement the 5th edition with. So it's going to be compatible. No, you don't have to learn a whole new system. It looks like it's generally for new players, and it's really cool. So yeah, that's what I have found out for you, because they asked me, and I'm like, okay, let me take a look at this, because I really didn't know, and that's what I fathomed so far. I've had somebody say, hey, are they going to have like a celebration? Are they going to go to, and I was thinking, hey, wouldn't it be cool if maybe at the cons, and this is probably where it's going to happen, is something like Dragon Con, Gen Con, here at MegaCon, at the big cons. These are the ones that I go to, I've been to. I mean, I haven't been to like the big ones up north and all that, but in the area, I would think that maybe at MegaCon here in Florida, at Dragon Con in Atlanta, they kind of happen. I think that we may see something special.
Right.
I hope so. I hope they do something
I'm
cool.
sure Wizards of the Coast is going to have really cool specials.
If not, you know what we should do? We should host a weekend of Dungeons and Dragons, a whole weekend of it. Absolutely. We're going to do that. Okay, so all you guys out there, hold us to it. Remind us. Let's do that when D&D 1 launches.
Yeah.
Unless it's too early in the year, but next year. Look, we got all year to figure this out, right? So sometime next year, maybe during the summer, that'd be a great time. Everybody's out of school, and we'll take a Saturday and a Sunday. We'll make it Dungeons and Dragons anniversary weekend, and we'll do really cool stuff. Yeah. Maybe we'll do another big game out there. Big bash. What do y'all think? Let us know if you got ideas. Put some ideas down.
Yeah.
John's DC 2021 at gmail.com right down there. And you can see the banner. Go ahead and Here, I'll let you do all that stuff, and I'll just keep talking. But yeah, so one of the questions other than the D&D question was, wow, look at all that.
Our banner is
like somewhere. Hi. Hey, okay. Oh, that's cool. Look at that. All right, I like that one. Now, what about the John's DC 2021? Where's that at?
I'll find it.
See, no, I'm just asking. So people, is that a different banner? So see, as you can tell, we're trying to go into the new year with really cool stuff. And you'll see us as we develop it because I got questions. Just like you got questions, I got questions. All right. So other than that, let's talk.
That one.
You're probably wondering why my dice bag is here. We're going to get into all that, all right? Hey, things are going to happen today. That's why today's going to be kind of like I answer a lot of questions and talk about a couple things. But I definitely wanted to talk about the D&D. We're definitely going to do something next year. I'll get together with Brendan. Brendan's really supportive of that kind of stuff. And, D&D is more popular now than ever. I mean, when I started playing, it was kind of like a little back to the room kind of thing. And now it's like full blown out there with movies and all kinds of stuff. All right. So that's cool. All right. So a couple things that have come in that are really neat. First of all, let me talk about, even though sometimes things are not Dungeons & Dragons, I like to talk about them. So Starfinder. This is really neat. This is the Starfinder Enhanced. Just came in. Really nice. As always, you guys know what I'm about. I like to see some pictures. Remember as kids, before we could read, all we had was pictures. We learned that a cat looked like this and how we spelled it C-A-T, not K-A-T. So, so this is really neat. I love me some pictures. I've always loved pictures. So that's the Pathfinder. All right. Oh, and I put this up there to remind me. Here's a night market and shrine for Pathfinder. Oh, wait, so you can see it.
There you go.
Right, there we go. That's kind of cool. It's double-sided. Really neat. I like these. Of course, you guys already know my feelings about these map boards. They rock. I like these. And then, anyway, I'm going to leave that one out there. And now, talking about Pathfinder, it's not Dungeons and Dragons, but, it actually, I look at Pathfinder as like a adopted brother kind of thing, because it kind of kept D&D going during those dark times of the, that transition between the one edition and the next edition. Pathfinder came about, and there it is. They got them in the core book for the players and the core book for the GMs. All right, so these are in stock, second edition, ready to rock and roll, and they look cool. I mean, what is it I like? Pictures. I do. I mean, I just love that kind of stuff. Things that I can show at the religion, the different symbols for the different deities, and it looks really nice. It's not a really big picture, and there's the factions with theirs, and just all kinds of cool stuff. Ooh, a nice little lightning storm, huh? Even little things like that are great. All right, so that's that book. And wait, that's all right. I know. Why don't you show some pictures out of the other one?
Hey.
Well, I will. Look at this. That's a witch. There's a wizard with some cool pictures. I like it. I mean, the artwork is amazing. Here we go. Now I can tell you that's an older picture there. That was drawn a while back, I believe. I've seen that picture. And there was a ranger, a dwarven ranger. So really neat stuff. All right. So okay, are we done? Where are we at?
I messed with it. I figured.
Oh, there it is, John's DC 2021. All right, so that is the
Is that the right email?
yeah. I'm just yeah. Oh yeah. I wanna definitely.
Send ideas to that email of what
Yes.
you want to see for our anniversary, our 50th anniversary of Dungeons and Dragons.
Well, and listen, here's something cool now. Now, you know, Donna's my co-host. She runs a D&D game, but here's some interesting news. She's now here at the collective part-time, officially part-time. So you, well, here, tell them about what you do and talk to them about these. Ta-da! We're back. It's magic, I tell you.
So here at the collective, we have that giant wall of minis. We have over 500 of the 2-pack smalls or the smaller minis that are $6.99 a piece. You might get one big or 2 small ones, and then we have the medium size and the large size. Overall, we have close to 700 minis. They are organized in a way that makes it easier for myself in the store to order and restock them on the wall, but it's not really easy for everyone to find them. So I went ahead and I've made some really nice spreadsheets in a grid pattern so that if you are looking for, and they'll be organized by, you'll have one organized by race, one organized by class, one organized by monster, one organized by item, and one organized by NPC. I forgot.
So there's 5. There's gonna be 5 columns.
There'll be 5 or 6. I can't
That's
remember.
awesome.
But you'll have a really easy way if you need wolves. It'll tell you the 4 different types of wolves. It'll say the letter that you're looking for, and then the column that you're looking for.
Sweet.
So you look into D4 and you find your kobolds or whatever it is.
I love it. That's awesome.
So that was my little project recently.
Let's talk about these though. We know
have-
these. Here, let me see what else. We like these.
Yeah. Spider-Man or
Oh
Batman.
wait, let me do it like the dun dun dun. So let's talk about these. Hey, happy Friday, Mitchell. Hey, welcome to the show. Mitchell's up in DC. It's a little chilly up there.
Oh.
So let's talk about these. Now, you've heard me tell you about them, right? I love these. I love them. I love them. I love them. But let me let Donna tell you about it.
So our gift certificates, you can, this is old school. You can add any amount that you want. We'll put it in an envelope for you. They look really nice. Amazing.
And what if you don't spend all that money?
What if you don't spend all that money? Of course you're going to spend all that money.
Maybe. I like that. I ain't gonna lie. I save mine for when something I really want's coming in.
Well, no expiration date on this. So you can use it whenever, and you can
Can't beat that.
let your kids come spend it. We got some new Bluey marks.
Wow. Yeah. Let your kids come. What? No.
Yes.
My son would wipe it out. He loves Dungeons and Dragons. You guys know that.
Well,
So would Mitchell. I mean, and he's in DC. He'd probably drive all the way down here for the right amount.
Yeah.
Don't
on,
say that
Mitchell.
don't say
We're
that
gonna-
on the air. Don't give it to your kids. Spend it yourself.
you'll definitely find something amazing here. We
Yes.
have so many amazing items here. You can get anything you want. Use your gift card. It'll be
All right.
great.
So that's cool. I like that.
We'll fill
And
you up.
here's the wonderful thing. And I showed you guys this last week. I'm gonna keep telling you this. I want. These are awesome. If you have I'm just using $100 always.
Mhm.
$100 and you spend $33. That means that you got 6 and they'll mark the day and everything
Oh,
that
yeah.
you used it. So this is really cool. I love those gift certificates. I have since they first brought them out.
Of course.
So here goes some cool stuff. Oh, this is really neat. Now this is something. Wow. This is a 2 foot by 2 foot. So it's 24 inches by 24 inches. You got a 1-inch grid and a 1-inch hex. Okay. There it is. The battle map boards. Look at that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hexes
These are really nice. These are really cool. Who is this by? Age? No. Who's this by?
That's a
Does
good
it tell
question.
us?
Yeah.
Oh, Loki battle maps. I love them. Madness Comic Network. Hey, yo. Hey, yo,
Hi.
back.
How you doing?
Welcome to John's Dungeon
Thanks
Corner.
for joining us on YouTube.
All right. I'm loving it.
That's
We were
awesome.
talking about all kinds of crazy things, Dungeons and Dragons. Oh, and for those who just joined, don't forget, D&D 1 comes out next year, 50th anniversary, and we are going to host a weekend of Nothing But Dungeons and Dragons to celebrate their anniversary. But we need some ideas. We have a couple, but there's a lot of hours in a day, so help us out. All right, we're going to spend the whole. What do we do? So we do Friday, Friday to Sunday, or just Saturday and Sunday?
Friday.
Okay, we're going to let you know as the day approaches.
Saturday, yeah.
John's DC 2021@gmail.com. All right.
You got to point this way. Otherwise
This way?
You're just,
I'm pointing that way.
We're learning.
We're learning. This is so great. We're just having a good time. All right, so check this out. I want to bring this up close.
Yeah.
Here, I'll let you take it up close. So this, oh my gosh, that's the Lores and Legends. Okay, it's a redesign. It's a visual collection of the 5th edition. It is awesome. And of course, as always, pictures. Show them some pictures.
Yeah.
I love pictures.
Oh,
Look at
that
this.
was a good one.
Oh, that is a good one. Look at that.
Full page art.
Okay. Everybody out there, who's out there? Who do we got? Let me see. Okay. Daryl, Mache, and Madness. Who is that drow? Where did it go? Yeah. Where's that one picture at? Go back to that. Who's the drow in your top right? Is that, well, with them, I think it'd be top left. Who's that drow?
Who's that drow?
Right? Who's that drow?
Who's that
Let's see.
older?
Who knows? Who knows who that is? I love asking these questions. All right.
Where's Antonio?
Antonio, oh, he's I'm not sure where he is. He might be eating. I don't know. They're neither him or Sarah are on. It's kind of a strange thing.
Yeah, they're always there.
Yeah, I know, right?
Illustrated by Tyler Jacobson. Well, he is a fantastic artist.
Who's that?
The artist.
Who is he?
The artist.
Tyler?
Tyler Jacobson.
Oh yeah. He is.
That's a spooky.
Hey, we're wondering where you're at.
What do you mean?
You're not on the show.
You haven't?
We started.
I haven't gotten a notification.
Oh, that's a bummer. That's something we need to check on too. Notifications. It seems for some reason not everybody. Dritz? No, Mache, it is not Dritz. Close though.
Is it Jar Axel?
Yes, it is. There is Antonio. But you're not on the show. Oh, well, there's only, yeah. But you got to come on the show and tell them. I'm going to hang up. See, that's how you contact people. I'll be calling people. But Daryl, are you still on?
I think he's
No. Okay, Daryl, in case you see this or maybe we'll text you, we need to work on the notifications because they have it set to where once the show comes up, they get notified and they didn't get the notification. No. These are all the technical things we got to work out. That's why we're doing this. But this book is amazing. It just got in. Loving it. And this is just awesome. You got to see the picture of this thing. It painted. This is the lair of the dinosaur?
Nest of the Dinosaur.
Nest of the Dinosaur. Check this out. Okay, that doesn't look as impressive though. Now, take a look at this. That is so cool. Jason, you should be drooling. Jar Axle, yes.
There it is.
It is Jar Axle. See, Antonio just knew from the description. If it's not Dritz, it's got to be Jar Axle. But yeah, it's Jar Axle, Bichang, the leader of the all-male mercenary company. Okay, who can tell me the name of the mercenary company? Let's keep going down that road. But anyway, so that's that. That's all the cool stuff that came out. Now, so let's talk about one of the questions that I've been asked. I brought a bunch of little stuff. I literally brought a bunch of little stuff. So I got these pouches, right? And this stuff is jiggly stuff. All right. We're going to talk about that through all my dice out there because somebody asked me, hey, can you bring your dice and just show them off again? I said, sure. But the bag of dice, no, not all of them. I'm not going to think, yeah, there's still more dice in there. Can you hear them? It's so crazy. Yeah, and yes, they're all purple. They really are all purple.
Yeah.
People have asked me, are all your dice that you play with purple? Yes.
100%.
Now, I'm going to tell you that there's a couple special ones in here that are old. Like these chaos dice. But other than that, everything I actually play with is Companions of the Hall. The best color. Hey, Zoe. No, Antonio, it's not that's Dritz's group. I'm talking about Jar Axle. I don't think he heard me the whole time. Bregan de Arth. Correct, Mitch. Look at that. My two sons on top of it. Y'all rocking.
You raised a couple of big D&D nerds.
I think so. And that's a good thing. Bregan de Arth. Yes. Okay, last one. Last one. What is Jar Axel's last name? And it's not Bregan or D'Arth, by the way.
I don't know.
I'll give you a hint. They're the ruling house, draw house of the of Benzo Baranzan.
Can't hear.
You
so
can't
just
hear.
watch
You
it.
can't hear us? Oh no.
That might just be on yours.
Yeah, you might want to check something and see if you can't hear
Can
us.
everyone else hear us?
Everybody else can hear us, obviously, because they're answering
They're
questions.
questions.
Okay, so that's the question.
I'm texting.
Okay, the wife. Hello, wife. The wife, my wonderful wife, is on the phone.
Hi, darling.
Hello.
Are you still on your show?
Yes, this is great. I got people calling in. Hey, I'm gonna tell you this show. You never know what's gonna happen on this show.
Well, tell everybody hi from your wife.
My wife says hi. I think they could probably hear because the microphone's like right there. This is wonderful. Isn't that cool? People just call in. You answer the phone.
Right? I'm texting people.
She's texting me. This is what a live interactive show should be like, right?
There we go.
So how are you? Everything's good? The show's killing it.
I'm coming to you live from Stetson University.
Stetson University in the house. Look at that. Hey, Mache's on from Washington, D.C.
Awesome.
Mache says hello. This is so crazy. This is what happens. We love this kind of thing. Okay, so back to D&D.
Okay, have a good show.
Thank you. Love you.
Love
Faith.
you.
Love you. Bye.
See, we love everybody. Hey, if you call, I'll put you on if you really want to say something. I don't mind. I'm like that. I love the show. I love this interactive stuff. If you want to call me and you want to, or you call on the phone, whatever, you call Donna, whoever you know, we'll put you on here,
We'll
let
put
you ask a
John's
question.
Phone number down at the bottom here.
Yeah, we have a
407.
blast. Okay. All right, we're getting kind of crazy here, which is always good. All right, so yes, my dice are purple, but the little stuff. So check this out. Question was, how can I elevate my game? I don't have a lot. They don't have a lot of money. This, that, the other. And we're on budgets. Nobody has. Well, now I'm not saying, but we're on budgets. We have budgets that we can use to buy this, buy that, and but we want to make the game more creative. We want to. You know what it was? The question is like, what can I use interactively?
Yeah.
With my players, because they see us with all this stuff up here, and we do this, and we give out these cards. Now, I didn't bring any cards this time, okay? Because you guys have seen the full color cards, the ones that I printed up in black and white. That you took all of them,
Oops.
the magical items. But that's okay. It's so cool,
Very
right?
useful.
Instead of writing it down, just have them the card, and there you go. But I brought a few things, and this is simple stuff. Okay, all right. So let's start with something because somebody, one of the younger kids, one of the young adults who can't work with resin. And what I'm getting at is the potion bottles, right? Those are usually made with resin and stuff, and you got to mix their chemicals. They give off odor. Mom and dad ain't buying into it.
Yeah,
Okay,
no.
but let me show you the easy way of doing this. Okay, so there's a couple ways. The standard way is what you see everybody do. You go to Michael's, Walmart, whatever. You get a glass. This is a glass jar with a cool cork because that's what vials are like.
Mhm.
They have corks in them. Oh my gosh. What did I do? Okay, there we go. So it's a cork, right? Cork bottle. Make sure that the hole up here is big enough for the dice to come out of. And there you go. This is 44. All right. So if I wanted to do this potion, I'd uncork it. I roll the dice. There it is. That's how much I healed myself. Oh, you can't see it. Wait. Bum, bum, bum.
Yeah, there you
there it
go.
is. I'll leave that like that. Okay, so there goes my 44. I rolled it. That's how much I healed. And on the front of this, if I don't use this one anymore because I dropped one and broke it. So this is glass. I'll show you what I went to, but it has a label that'll say, potion of superior healing, potion of healing, potion of, whatever it is. Here, and I actually like to put what it is. 44, 2d4, 44 plus 4, 2d4 plus 2, so on 8, 10.
Yeah.
All right, so that's that. Now, what I did was, they don't break.
Yeah.
They don't break. So what is this fabulous thing? It's actually, since I buy so many dice, it's the dragon dice, old school dragon dice.
Yeah.
The
try
tubes
next
that
to-
come with a full set of dice. So what I did was I went and got small dice. Here's a
Mini.
2d4, right? It's kind of small, This, of course, is the 8D4. They're small, but you know what the cool thing is? You put the, and I didn't put corks like I like the way this looks. You shake them up and you do the same thing. Ta-da! Of course, now those are small, so you got to read them. But hey, actually, wait a minute. I believe, yeah, 8D8, 8D8 plus 8. Ooh, I got heal. So, but look, that's a nice little alternative, and you can use any of them. Actually, there's some dice sets they sell that are flat at the bottom, so you can stand them up. You can put like little tags on them. Go online. There's so many ideas.
So one thing that's really cool is
yeah.
that if you have a glass vial or even a plastic one that has a
Right.
flat bottom,
Right.
you can fill this up with a lot of salt and water and then add like food coloring or shimmer dust or something like that. Put your dice in here, put the cork on it and glue it closed. And then when you put it upside down, your dice will float to the top. You'll get your numbers on the top.
So, okay, so there's another way. I love that idea. So there's a couple ideas that, you know, just random ideas that pop into the head that you don't have to do. Because, yeah, the acrylic looks really cool. And they're really not that expensive. But if you're on a limited budget, you've already got dice.
Yeah.
The glass ones, just be careful.
Jars are jars.
That's what I tell you. Please be careful with them.
Yeah.
Look, you're going to buy dice. If you buy them in tubes like this, and I'll tell you what, there's no description. Yeah, it's a potion. A potion what? It's a potion.
Right.
Can it come in something glass and square? Absolutely. Can it come in something like a test tube? Absolutely.
Sarah,
The dice squares. You put the dice in it. There it is. That's a
Right.
potion. Who cares what it comes in? Happy Friday, Sarah. Welcome to the show. So they can come in anything.
Right.
By the way, I still don't see anybody with Jar Axel's last name. Come on now. It's the ruling house of Menzel Baranzin. We getting to know. Oh, by the way, that's the Drow City, the Underdark part of it. Okay, so now talking about potions. This is really cool. Actually, Christina, my wife, got these for me because I've been looking for something like this. Here, I'll let you take this up there because these are really cool. And actually, if you want, go ahead and describe while I get this ready here, back here. Aren't those cool?
This
Oh, here
all
it is.
Great ideas if you want to make handmade.
Well, those are bought on there, but just, yeah, show them because I love those.
Here's the.
Let me get my stuff together. What's
Yeah,
what
just
here?
a little container and lots of. Each little potion is described on.
Correct, Biche, Banre.
Superior healing, 10d4 plus 20.
Woof.
Healing is 2d4 plus 2. So this is fun to have at the table. You can kind of pass them out, keep track of how many potions you have with actual
Yes.
items that you would.
I actually have four full sets of those. So you give them to the players, and if they lose them, well, they got to buy a whole new set for Christmas or birthday or
Better.
something. Okay, so these are really cool. But you can make little markers. What I'm saying is you can print this out just like this and hand it to the players. Watch. Okay, so you discover treasure, blah, blah, blah. You know the deal. And inside you find 3 potions. Here you go. Those are the 3 potions that you find.
I got my 3 potions now.
You know, and that's kind of cool because you can put them on your character sheet, and now you have them right there. And you just and when you get hurt, you want to roll. What do you do? Which one are you gonna use?
I'm gonna greater healing.
Okay. Oh shit, that's a lot of beating up that happened.
Yeah,
But
I
you
got
see what
my
I'm saying?
butt kicked.
Now I get it back, and you recycle it back in.
Absolutely.
And this little set here is really neat. They're plastic. They're readable. It's really nice. I really enjoy these. They're fun. And when so now watch. Let me see. Which one's this one?
Just a regular healing.
Okay, so watch this now. Watch this. So these are out on the table, right? These are just out on the table. So she's going to use this one. You got this out there. So she has this. This is on the table.
Yeah.
Now she gives this to me, grabs this, and then rolls it. Shakes it up and rolls it. You run back there. Wherever. Ta-da. What'd you get?
3,
Plus 2.
5.
5. So she healed 5 hit points. That's awesome. So you
Yay.
see how that works? It's interactive. And you can have a lot of fun with this, okay? So there's these. Okay, I'm going to throw that out there just so you can see it. And now, here's some cool stuff. And they were asking, there were so many questions with the whole interactive thing. So I'm kind of jumping around a little bit. But here we go. So can you use something like this? Absolutely. Treasure. It's a great question. Can treasure be something other than just treasure?
Of course.
Right.
It can be all kinds of stuff.
I mean, because magical items top of the food chain, right?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, forget about it.
Absolutely.
Forget about it. It's not the top of the food chain. Next, magical armor,
Yeah.
magical shield, magical miscellaneous items. And towards the bottom of them are the scrolls and potions. Poor guys.
It could be notes.
But-
It could be clues to get somewhere. It could
Check
be
this
a
out.
treasure map.
Check this out. This is so cool.
This one here.
Yeah. Now this is part of a treasure hoard that you find. Okay, there it is. What in the heck is it? What's it look like? It looks like a two-sided key, right? That is the answer. I'm not going to tell you what it is, but it goes to something. Now, what's it go on? Well, and I didn't bring any, but because you've seen this online too, a piece of parchment. So there was a piece of parchment. Let me have that piece of paper. So we're just going to use this. All right. You go on your computer, you find some flowery text, or you can even go and download like the Elven language, all the different languages, and it's rolled up. Right. And now this rolled up piece of paper can be what? What do you think this might be? A scroll, right?
Mhm.
Okay, what else could it be? Map of a dungeon, maybe?
Yeah.
How about a location?
Oh yeah.
Maybe a riddle?
Mm-hmm.
So now they find this and they found this. Oh, and listen. So in there was a pouch with coins. This is what you find. Look at how cool that is. Throwing a couple potion bottles. I'm throwing a couple. Where'd my potion bottles go? Throwing a couple potion bottles. Now, watch how much fun this actually is. It is a skeleton key, but what's it to, you think? Now watch this. And let's put those 3 potions in there too.
Yeah.
Now they got stuff. They got the
stuff.
interactive stuff you were asking me about. They got stuff. They got stuff that they can keep, right?
Yeah.
There you
Love
go.
Having stuff.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
And hey, maybe the pouch. Remember we talked about bags of holding that aren't quite bags? Maybe this
That's a good idea.
is a pouch of holding. Now that treasure trove. Let me see. Zoe said coffee, lemon juice, and a lighter can make
Old time.
very nice. Now, kids, have your parents work on that part with the lighter. But that's absolutely right, Zoe. You're absolutely right. That is they can do that. And there's actually instructions on the internet on how to do all that. So look it up. But make sure when you get to that part where you burn to give it that old, you can do it in the middle where it kind of makes it brownish. It's really cool. The different techniques that
That's
you
what
can
the
use.
coffee is for. The
Oh,
coffee
yeah.
is to
We-
age it, make
Burn it in
brown.
corners. You can
Yeah.
burn some of the actual riddle, whatever is on there, part of the map that you don't want them to know about. That's kind of cool too.
Right.
So, and yes, old timey paper. And the easy way, kids, younger adults, we don't want you playing with the lighter and stuff. You could actually, yes, you can actually buy, and I've shown it to you when I brought in my big board with the quest on it.
Mhm.
You can buy brown aged paper, and it's not very expensive. Listen, you can get like a whole ream of it for like $13,
Mhm.
and that it's got like, I think it has like 300-400 pages. So
Yeah.
that's like 300 maps, 300 quests, 300 whatever. So you can do that. But this is a cool, see? And then okay, I'm gonna show you what these are.
Yeah, you just keep shaking them at the
Yeah, I know I
camera.
keep
What's in
shaking
there?
them at you, but okay, let me bring them out there. They are just some plastic coins that were 3D printed online. And that's what they look like. Oh,
Oh.
there they are.
Gold
Copper,
wire,
gold,
wire.
platinum, electrum, silver. It's all there. Look at that. Huh? Pretty cool. Different shapes, different colors. Really neat. But what you care about is not what's in here, because there's 50 gold, 300 silver. Okay, well, not in this. Oh, this is a bag of holding. 300 silver, 1,000 copper, 5 platinum, 10 electrum. Are there that many coins in here? No. This is about, when I do this and say you find this, that's all that's about.
Mhm.
It's about them grabbing it and going, wow, ooh. What's in there is the material. These are just a prop.
Yeah.
Something like you said, you wanted to get something that you can interact with. There it is. And you can use this over and over and over. So this is like a one-time purchase. You're never going to get a bag. First of all, 1,000 of these, crazy, right?
Yeah.
All right. So, and the map, same way. Whether it's a map or a dungeon or a spell. I mean, you can do so much with paper. It's amazing. I'm gonna put this on. I don't know what that was. And the potions and the key. Okay, I'm gonna tell you the key. Oh, it's not just any key. It's a double-sided key.
Mhm.
So it has to fit into a special lock that's probably gonna have an upper and lower lock, or it's gonna slide in here and turn or counter turn.
Yeah.
Whoa, golly, DMs.
Golly,
It's up to
gee
you.
whiz.
Yes, we can do a lot with that, right?
Oh yeah.
Could you? Probably, right? Yeah. Okay, so now let's say we want to go a different route. Let's say we want to go. Hear that noise now? This is a total different noise. Now listen to this when it hits.
That's a heavy drop.
These,
That's weighty.
check that out. That's nice, right? Now this is the feel you would get from metal coins. Go ahead and show them those. Those are all different sizes. Now this is a size thing, like literally a size thing. All right. This is really cool here.
Ooh.
See? Yeah, isn't that neat? Now those are metal coins, different metal coins. You can get them here at the. I just have them in a different pouch because that's the pouch that I was able to borrow. Thank you, and Antonio and Sarah for lending me that pouch. This is actually one of their dice pouches with the D&D embroidery symbol. Isn't that cool?
I like that.
But
Yeah.
so listen. This one's probably a non-magical. Maybe you pickpocket it. This is what you get. And actually, what's in here, you could actually leave it in there and say that's what you get.
Oh yeah.
You know, so totally different sound. Listen.
One's definitely
Isn't
got
it?
more of a metal and yeah.
Yeah, this has got a nice little feel to it. So it depends on how you want it. Now, I will tell you this is a little bit more expensive than this one, but I just happen to have both. Okay. Now, the last pouch. Listen to this one. What do you think this is?
dice. I don't know.
Oh no, listen. Okay, so this is something that I do.
Mhm.
There's a lot of little places that you can go into. You're gonna definitely want to show them this one. This is pretty cool. This is really neat. It'll surprise you what's
Let's
actually in
see.
there.
Let's see what's in there.
Look at this.
Oh.
Okay,
yeah.
so you find some gems, you find some jewels, right? There they are. So this is actually some of this is like real cat's eye, and there's a piece of actual tiger's eye. Excuse me. There goes an amethyst, but there it is. And I'm gonna tell you, what she's holding in her hand is not very expensive. It's not very expensive. Yeah, you know. So actually, you can use that as an emerald, a polished emerald,
Mhm.
or a polished sapphire.
Right.
You know. So you can get this kind of stuff. Now I go to Ren fairs a lot, so I go and find these little places that'll get you a little bag full of this for like $5.
Oh yeah.
So you fill the bag full of these, and there you go. That's your $5-10, whatever it is. But the neat thing is you have so many of them in there that when you put them in front, here you go. This is what you guys find. And here's the neat thing: if you get enough different ones, like I'm probably gonna go get 2 more pouches filled up. When you can put whatever you want in there. Right down, the black pouch has the tiger's eye is a 50 gold piece gem. The pink, you don't even got. Find a pink whatever, a pink diamond. You can make it a pink diamond
Right.
worth
yeah,
1,000
you can
gold,
get something
whatever.
else.
Okay, the blue one is a polished sapphire worth 5,000 gold. I don't know, whatever you want to do. But now it's so cool because they've got the pouch.
Mhm.
They now appraise the pouch.
Mhm.
They took the pouches. Somebody said, "Can you appraise these for me?"
Yeah.
They put them out there. They appraise them. Give them back to them. Interactive. This is what you wanted. So, and these are simple little things that the players. Now, last but not least, and I only brought a couple things because this could go on. I'm just giving you ideas. Okay, so here we go. These are cool. All right, I'm gonna bring those up there.
Yeah, bring
Unless you want
those
to
up.
do. You want to? I'll do it.
You
All
got
right.
it. I gotta sit for a second.
She's gotta
I've been
sit for a
standing
second.
for hours.
Oh, she has it. She's taking a little break. So these are cool. Okay. A ring, right? Now this is actually, you can't really see it, but this is actually the one ring for the Lord of the Rings. I have it.
Nice.
You know, me and Sauron,
Got some
we're on
elvish in
speaking,
there. That's
we're on
very
speaking
neat.
terms, right? But there it is. The Elven one, the one ring to rule them all. Okay. But if you're not too hoity-toity about it, right? And
Mhm.
I display it, but I put it in there and they find this ring with Elven inscription in it. Now,
Right.
we know what it says, sure, but in your game, this may be something completely different. This may be the command word for this ring, and this may be a ring of 3 wishes. It might be a ring of invisibility.
Right.
And then on the other hand, it'd just be a +1 ring of protection.
And you can get any type of costume jewelry
Ex-
and do that. Go to Claire's and get
There you
different
go.
types of jewelry.
You don't even have to go to Claire's. You don't even have to go to the mall. Just go to a neighborhood yard sales, or you will find, you have no idea. If they got a bunch of, you can get necklaces and all kinds of stuff. So, but then again, you can go to, once again, Ren Fairs. These are 2 little crystals that we got at a Ren Fair. See? One's a tiger's eye, and the other one I think is something or the other.
Clairvoyance.
Yeah, sure. It is whatever you want to make it.
Mhm.
But the cool thing is you can put a little string through here. These are very inexpensive. You can put a little string on there, tie it, and put it, and that's the necklace that they find.
Mhm.
You know, and that's the gem. Look how cool that looks, though, how it shines like that. It's really nice. So those are the, and last but not least, this is actually a gift that I got, which is really cool. It's an amethyst shaped into the head of a dragon.
Oh, that is really cool. I
So-
like that one.
This could be a magical item. I mean, I'm just saying this is mine, and I'm not going to put this in the game, but something like it. Remember, these are just ideas. You could turn this into an item that once a day, twice, whatever you decide to do, gives the wielder,
Mhm.
whoever may have bonded with it, attuned to it, the ability to breathe dragon's breath 1, 2, 3 times a day.
Yeah.
And it recharges the next day, just like every other staff and wands get a recharge. So it has 3 charges, and at the beginning of the day, or it can be a one shot where it just gets 3 and done.
Right.
There you go. So these are just ideas that I brought with me today because I know I've had a lot of questions about it, how to get the game more interactive. Now
Mhm.
I can go, since we do LARPing and that, I can give people pieces of armor and swords and actually shields and helmets even. But that's it's too bulky. One, it's not worth it because if you like, I have Azeroth's the Sword of Azeroth from World of Warcraft, the
Yeah.
actual foam one. So does Antonio. He actually and we have the real one too, by the way. But you can put that in front of somebody and say, "There's what your magical sword looks like," but
Yeah.
it's just going to sit there. This is stuff that they can actually handle and interact with, and that's the main theme of this is stuff they can interact with. You know, they unroll the map and say, "Donna, where do you think we're going to? Where is it? Have you ever seen this place?" They're actually looking at something. They have no idea what they're looking at,
Mhm.
and there's a clue on it. But what does it say? What do you think? You know, the mountain that looks like a dragon's claw. Have you ever seen that? So now the whole thing is everywhere they go, every tavern, every inn, every merchant they talk to, maybe other adventures, they're gonna say, "Have you ever in your travels seen a mountain that looks like it has a dragon's claw?"
Mhm.
There you go. So there's a lot of things that can go with that. Just a simple piece of paper. Okay. That's really about it because that's all I really wanted. This and that was a lot. And there's a lot more you can do.
Mhm.
By the way, the imagination can go on and on. But these things that I do, this is fun, and I wanted to especially do this because I know there's some of you that can't do work. I won't work with resin because I've seen it. It looks simple. It always looks simple when someone's been doing it for a while.
Right.
Okay. Some of the remember things look simple when someone's showing you and they've done it for a while.
Mhm.
When you do it, first of all, resin are chemicals. They're chemicals.
Yes.
You have to have a special place and tools and stuff.
Well ventilated,
I-
respiratory.
That's something. Listen, talk to your parents, please. That's the one thing I will tell you. Under supervision, I won't even do it. I think Antonio he might work something like that one day. But
Yeah.
listen,
Yeah.
look at this. This is fun. This is just as much fun if you can buy them because people make them.
Mhm.
Okay. My thing is the potion bottle's always red.
Yeah.
Every potion bottle is red. My potion bottles they start with the traditional red for 2d4. Then they become green at 4d4.
Mhm.
Then they become blue at the 8d4.
Uh-huh.
And my 10d4 are, of course, purple.
Of course.
But now, let me tell you something cool because originally when I bought them, that's just the way they came in the pack.
Mhm.
I was like, okay, I bought a multi-pack and this is what they came. So it was cool.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something neat though.
Mhm.
These little dice are not that expensive. You can buy them separately if you want to.
Yeah.
There's no reason why you don't pick a color. Let's say you're the traditionalist, you go with the red.
Mhm.
all your red potions are what?
All of them are going to be the regular potions.
But no, but
2d4.
what are they? No.
What do you mean?
What are they going to be? So we're going to make all our healing potions red. So
Uh-huh.
whenever you find a red potion, what's it going to be usually?
So you know it's going to be healing.
Right. So now, let's say a potion of invisibility.
Uh-huh.
What's it going to be?
White.
No,
No?
it's going to be green because that's what I got. It's green dice.
Oh, because that's what I got. Who has white dice? Yeah, get that out.
Clear. No, I have white dice. Don't lie. I have white dice with
exists.
gray in it. So it's really cool. So, but what I'm telling you is you can just take dice, put them in here, or her idea is awesome.
Mhm. The,
Oil, maybe take baby oil. with-
no, it's
no, it won't
oil
work.
is lighter.
It's
Oil
gotta
is
be
lighter.
lighter.
You want to make
No, but
the
watch.
liquid
That,
denser.
but without
than-
dice, because the other potions don't need dice. Think about it. A potion of invisibility doesn't need dice. A potion of fire breath would, but let's say like a potion of clairvoyance,
Mhm.
a potion of
Okay, so just water and
water.
white shimmer,
white shimmer, or
silver
food
glitter,
coloring, right?
Yeah, food
You can do
coloring.
that, and you can use these tubes because all it's going to say is the potion name on here. See, I took the
Yeah.
label off, right? And you can use alcohol to get that off. You can put a label on here, and they're looking at it. And now, remember, you really have to. I mean, if you're a DM, you can say, okay, you find this, and it says potion of invisibility.
Yeah.
Or it might say it, but you have to go get it identified.
Yeah.
Because you don't know what a potion is. Now, the cool thing is that if in the game, most potions, because of the ingredients they're made out of,
Mhm.
if most potions, and I'm just going to say this is a liquid, most potions of invisibility are green,
Mhm.
this green, because here's the cool thing. Remember what she just said earlier? The shimmery? Well, if it's a shimmery green potion, well, that might not be a potion of invisibility because that's shimmery.
Yeah.
Because the normal one is just green.
Yeah.
Although
Just be
maybe it's
very
the other way
pretty.
around. Maybe the shimmery one is the potion of invisibility, and this green one is, I don't know. So you can kind of start, you taste them, you smell them. You know, some of them like the take the potion of dragon breath. It actually has, it smells like brimstone.
Mhm.
And it has that look, it's red, but it's more like a crimson red, more like a lava red. You know what I'm saying? And it might have black particles floating. They describe the potions pretty well. So you can kind of make them that way. You can make it out of, you can take what is that gooey stuff? What is that?
Like slime.
Slime, and put it in one of them, and that's a potion. But
You
this
can
is, listen,
Get
if you
real
buy two,
crazy with it and
Yeah.
make Jello and put Jello in there. And
No,
if
no,
they
no, no.
really-
oh, now wait. Here's that's a great idea if it's a potion you're going to use right away, because
yeah.
Jello will go crazy on you
Yeah.
and turn into like green slime. Or
Oh
something.
yeah, you have to keep all your potions in the fridge, and then it
Yeah,
goes
you
in
don't
there
do that.
forever.
Don't do that.
I'm just kidding.
Um,
Don't do any of that.
There's an adult part to that too.
There
you
is
know.
an adult
But
part.
we'll leave that alone
That
because
it's
I've read about those, and that's it just
Yeah.
popped in. But anyway, we're not going to talk about that.
where you can use potato juice.
Okay,
and-
we're done. We're done. Dice. Let's talk about the dice. No, but yes, my dice are all, and they come in this green, in this great bag. They don't come. That's where I put them. I keep them stored in my Dragon Eye bag, so it's the all-seeing. And yes, even the metal one, the big 20-sided that 20 points of damage. Yes,
That
it
would
is.
Definitely do 20.
It is absolutely purple. It is white. Those are all the dice that I use, and they are purple in some way. Well, I think that's about it. I mean, kind of a wrap up. There's a lot of cool stuff. I didn't bring it all out here, but I really love the things that have come out. Even the Pathfinder. We got the core books, the players, the monster. Starfinder has a new one. There's a cool map out, Night Market and Shrine, which is really cool. There it is. The two-headed dinosaur. Jason, you're on the show, but when you look at it, it is too cool. All right, it is just too cool to not pass up. The lore and legends is amazing. New hex, and squares, so you can just flip it around indoor, outdoor. Because hexes are technically the outdoor, right? They're the outdoors. When you're outdoors, you're on a hex map. When you're on the indoors, you're on a square.
I didn't know that.
You didn't know
I've
that?
never used it like that.
Yeah, well, that's actually what the hexes are about. And when I mean hexes, they look like the stop signs. All right.
Yeah.
Okay, so those are actually used for outdoors,
Yeah.
and the ones indoors. Because actually, and technically, because when you do a field, and this is what I do,
Mhm.
I don't know. I'm not going to say that this is actually the way it's still done.
Mhm.
But when I go outdoors, I change my hex, or I change my footage from 5 feet to 10 feet
Yeah.
because that gives you. So you got the same map. Let's say you got a 20 by 20, a 24 by 24, which is 2 by 2. Okay, and you have 5 feet. You got 5 foot increments.
Mhm.
You got 24 hexes, so you got 12.
Yeah.
That's basically what do you got? Think about it.
Right. Yeah. You wouldn't.
Your
and-
footage is what 24 is 120 feet.
Yeah.
That's what you got. Well, if you got 60 foot of infravision, of dark vision, you're right there, right? Or if you got
Yeah.
6 foot, everything's so small, so it kind of takes away out indoors. That's great, but when you go outdoors, it's kind of like, oh, great, I got this bullet shoots
Yeah.
320 feet, and the whole board itself is
Yeah.
only 120.
Right.
You got
just
24. So what you
double the each square.
each square is 10 feet now. So now you've got a 240 foot board.
Yeah.
Which is cool because it allows you to, it doesn't, and listen, DMs, this is just a suggestion what I do because I did it Wednesday. You got some like the, who is it? The Tabaxi Move 35,
Yeah, 35 or 40.
35,
yeah.
40. No, there's someone, who is it? Dwarves, I know, move 25. All the short, all the
Mhm.
shorter
Short
stature
leg ones.
are 25,
Mhm.
but there's somebody who moves, I want to say 35. There's a 35, there's a number, I don't know why I keep thinking it's 35, but there's odd numbers sometimes. The 25s are the big deal, but those, just let them move up the third hex instead of going half hex. Just let them have the next hex.
Yeah.
They're still 10 feet behind everybody else,
Right.
right? 25, 30, they're 5 feet. They'd be a square behind. It adds up to the same thing. Okay. So if you go 25 twice, you're at 5. If you go 30 twice, you're at 6. So it stays the same. Other than that, hey, thank you for joining us on the show. Donna, thank you.
If you're in
as
the
always.
store today or tomorrow, look, there's Lorcana restocks. There are
The Wood Elf.
wellness
Thank
stuff
you.
in
There it is.
stock.
The Wood Elf. Thank you,
There,
Zoe.
that's what it is.
Appreciate
Thank
you. It is the Wood Elf. I don't know why it didn't
Yeah.
come to me, but sometimes, the brain just.
It
No,
happens.
I know what it was. One of my players, and this is why I missed the whole Wood Elf. One of my players is a dwarf, and he found, what was it? There was a magical item in there that gives him an extra 10 feet. So
Oh,
now
yeah.
he moves 35,
It's like
and that's
boots
what messed me up.
of
Yes,
writing or
Thorin.
something.
Thorin, one of the dwarf in the campaign, now has a pair of it's not boots. I think it was something else, pants or something that allows him to move 35.
Very
And
cool.
yeah, so that's what it was. Thank you.
All
But thank
right.
you. Yes, the Wood Elf moves 35. So what do you do with that? Let them go 40. I think that's really cool. But anyway,
Absolutely.
I
Thank you
think
for
that's it.
joining us.
Thank you.
Thank
So,
you for having me.
oh, always, you're always welcome. You know that.
I appreciate it.
Well, as always, may the road rise up meet your feet. May all your adventures be successful. So this is John and
Donna.
from John's Dungeon Corner at the Collective in Altamont Springs, Florida, wishing you a wonderful Friday, a great weekend, and we'll see you next Friday. See ya. We're gonna go now. We're going. We're going.
Oh,
We're going. I'm going. I'm going.
You
I'm
went
going.
down
Am I gone
the
yet?
escalator.
Not really. Here I am. We got way